Here we go. You gotta hit that red loss. And this slide not came with the tune. Yo, dawgs. OC. That boy said he trying to be OC with it. That boy said, "Are you delusional?"
The number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this
be like that motherfucker fat shower.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. On the option. Now the pitch. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsible football. Nice job by the defense.
So, oh yeah, we coming back. I need to ask that nigga who you ask, are they delusional, man?
Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's low. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself.
We ain't even said nothing. You feel me?
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Moore to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the defense gets home. At 35. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you know what.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long,
I'm playing a game. This nigga ass. How is it 4th and fucking 15? I wasn't even paying attention to plays.
Just gotta wonder too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
My fault. All right. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
They'll run it from the gun. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle.
Gunner, who the fuck was you throwing it to?
Taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Every
You gotta
defense
switch.
in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable
She gotta switch to it. You better stop playing with her before she switch your ass down.
And I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Turning it on. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call here.
And that is the advantage of having versatility.
They let me a rapper. Little bitch, I'm in that thing for real. Don't play with me, little bitch. I'm for real. Tight cook kidnap you. Oh, that nigga quit.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
He ain't talking about that for
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on fourth.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides.
It's before these niggas let that nigga line
And
that
you're
far.
seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle.
It ain't bad. It
He's
ain't
got
good,
running
though.
back-like ability out in space.
It's one of the ones, if it's the only ice cream in the refrigerator, I eat that motherfucker.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
That nigga talking about the gym. I thought we were talking about the ice cream.
Crowd, full throat.
Weird ass nigga.
Eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the big fella.
See, you weird.
Close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little
You just
short.
out here willingly eating mint chocolate like
This
that?
offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last
You feel me? Nigga can't even drink no water. No cold.
Just that. Really nice play.
Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, we
Got your
know
boys
this
on
guy is
D.
special.
Crunch
And
though.
because of that,
Crunch
his
though.
quarterback is
When I'm
looking to
swinging.
him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it.
Nobody
And the
fucking
big-time
long.
playmaker
Yeah.
outside picks up the first.
Man, these plays are really, really simple and really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Trying to run, it's Peoples. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's why why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. We saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Tucker. He really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
That's caught. It's Branch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Makes the grab down the left side. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Off play action. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad.
And one runner for Heisman.
Touchdown, Georgia.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. I'm not just going to get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown.
See, so basically you're saying no because you didn't say yes. That you didn't say yes.
Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
I don't think she want to go.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I don't think she's going.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field is Sayed. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him.
He don't want to go see her when she go to New York.
Chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting out the field.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got a step and just dusted the field.
What a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You got to be able to call something. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
Practically, girl, throw that one in the circle.
Would tie the game. And he added the extra point.
Take me out.
Just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during.
What you mean you going for more than a plate, Tony? Express more. What you mean you going for more than a plate?
Dropping back, it's Stockton.
Talk to me, little brother. What you mean?
It's the catch, it's Branch. There he goes.
You most definitely said more than a plate.
Finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And as a
Now niggas got amnestia now.
Defend this guy. He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
That's caught. It's Bell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive.
We're not going to ignore that, what the fuck that nigga just said, right?
Trust their quarterback.
That nigga just said, tie my dick in the knot and call me a Christmas
has
person.
not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the past.
Who else?
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier.
This nigga. Oh, yeah.
Scoops it up, still alive.
This nigga. Frazier, get your shit together.
Aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security.
They're real. I said it. Yeah, I said it.
And expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were
You
able
owe
to
me,
jump
nigga.
on top of that.
Because I did not say that shit.
Man, it's Thomas. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn
Take
it.
her through there. Take her through there.
The Dogs will have it 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone.
There was no blocking being withheld in that play.
Obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right
Yeah,
through
Tootin
it.
Watson.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only
You
can he run
bitch!
the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. To the air, it's Stockton.
You dropped it, you bitch.
Could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Just
Complete and looking
time
for
the
enough for the
fuck.
first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He caught.
Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for a fresh
What
set
in
of
the
downs. He
genuine
gets
fuck?
it to the 32.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but
Getting that
not
Friday.
a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football, see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell in.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. You got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Makes the catch, it's Bell. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That nigga said I got it.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap
You're not
coming
cutting shit
before
off.
halftime.
You're not cutting shit on.
The play action fake.
Ooh.
He's going for it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half.
You're not cutting shit on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this. Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason they broke through the
wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
No, say it.
Sometimes in football, you forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone.
He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive.
So
I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Dawgs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They score for the big fella.
I knew this nigga be fucking on random shit.
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames.
He don't know what he doing. This nigga just giving it out.
In the running game, and now you slip him in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on
What
top
he
by
doing? He just
7.
giving it out.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive.
Should have gave it to that goddamn girl though. Give me that weed.
The crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Yeah, should have gave it a hook.
And no chance at a return.
Nah.
Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
I'll use her shit.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left.
That nigga tried to juke like my nigga was finna go off and over at.
All the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers.
Now we digging in the straight booty out here.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
As a play caller, you feel confident throwing this out to the perimeter against zone coverage when you have that kind of timing and chemistry. This quarterback and receiver, you saw it on that one.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target.
Yes,
make the big play, get the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that
Little
last
nigger.
score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Short nigga.
And it'll be a
Medium,
touchback. The ball will come out to
mini
the
nigga.
45-yard line.
That little short motherfucker right here. Damn, Shawty, y'all have 5'2", Shawty?
The
That's
drive
all you is,
starts
Shawty.
from their own 25-yard line.
She count.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved
You ain't got
just
to lie,
flip it
Craig.
forward.
You ain't
That
got
counts
to
as a true
lie.
completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, David, if I were allowed to had push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard
What is that?
It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that.
That nigga said you a whole man. Like,
good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
what the hell? You always call you a little boy, but you don't believe it.
To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a play there. And he rips up a big
That is a little boy right here.
16-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute
Look at
game
him. Look
changer.
at
And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
him. So look at him. Look at him.
On the move,
Damn.
it's Frazier. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being
Hold
aggressive
up.
and taking a shot.
Hold
Because
up
even if
right
it's
there.
incomplete on 2nd down,
Hold up
on
right there.
3rd, you won't have that long to go.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You was caught up.
He'll
What
be
you talking?
hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
See, Shawty, he ain't looking for no low relationship. Every time he got hold.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And that is not what they were
Straight
after.
clapping ass out here.
An excellent field position for this offense. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to...
Unloads it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
No. What the fuck
From the
is
gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On target to the left.
Nigga,
And
you
he'll
not.
travel to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I don't even know what play I picked. I couldn't even defend myself with
They
that.
make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run the counter. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
That boy
This is an
playing
offense, guys,
defense
that
with
really
his hand
believes
on.
in
That boy had
physicality,
his
and that's
hand
their
the whole
identity. So
time.
running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Yeah, that was an accident.
It's Tate. And the
Trying to connect that to my
defense
AirPod.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
That boy said,
The dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. To the air, it's Sayin.
we won't stop, Bulldogs. We won't stop.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass.
A plus nowhere else, though.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting
That boy is not carrying. That nigga shoot like Ben Simmons.
Get the pressure. That was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense...
He's still caught.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This offense had to feel they were in the weeds a little bit, but they stayed in the fight, and now you get a break and you feel better about everything.
And isn't it crazy? Sometimes those little breaks you get just create the momentum you need to get back in the football game. It takes a little bit of luck.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to
1 minute, 58 seconds to get up the field. I can do that.
And give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock.
Hey, Mark. Nick gave me 1 minute and 58 seconds to get up the field. We tied, 21-21.
Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
They got the ball back from the kickoff.
They'll put this one in play first.
Let me see.
From the 25.
Pretty much.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Stockton.
Yeah. Got.
Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
I think a lot of people were
almost just threw him, boy. That boy Gunner ain't put enough.
With this field position,
Gunner ain't put enough zip on it.
For OT. I think he just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Georgia.
I only needed 15 seconds.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown.
But shit, I could get that nigga a minute and 42 to get down the field.
Pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the...
Looking for a huge play. Almost intercepted, and that...
Falls down. What's going to do, buddy boy?
Held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, you got to love this defense.
I've been scored. I scored in 15 seconds.
Ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football. 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this team.
That's game.
And this will go incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I've been scored. I made them quit. So, go dogs. You told us that. 3. Let me talk to you real quick because they say don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger, Bree. Please don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger, Bree. Oh, hallelujah. God damn it, who go? But the other one in front of the gun, that's the other. How far is New York? That's mean, man.
Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Moss. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was
You fat bitch! You couldn't pick up the ball.
It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Now rolling to the left. Quarterback gets past the marker. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quarterback adapting. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggies. When this place gets loud, it's
I don't give a fuck. It's still go dogs.
Reinforced, and still the Raptors are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Delt. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Snags it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Dogs!
Yeah, that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to, let them make plays, make it look like run. All the big boys on the field, slip that tight end out, find him, they'll do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He still got...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
See, my opinion with this whole play, they weren't penetrating hard enough. That's why that pass got off.
On third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Might be looking to run. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now,
big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Can't get him to the ground. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be.
This nigga dropped it. No, this is the first fucking pass the whole game he done fucking dropped it. I am highly upset.
Down here in the red zone, and that time, he just dropped it.
The whole game. Good, nigga. The one pass we need, your bitch ass drop it.
To the air, it's Stockton. Got his man on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was not supposed to happen. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they could
Throw the fucking ball.
And that'll be a turnover on downs.
It's all good. We finna penetrate.
Chance on forward, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes. And then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Keeps looking downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. The 10, and with the interception, he'll take it all the way back.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Reed. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for his safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1-yard line to avoid giving up the 2 points.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The give to the single back. Shakes off the defender. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Aggies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Ruga.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Whole time he throwing that pass, I'm screaming, fuck it, we ball.
The incompletion, it's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more.
There he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield.
And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All-time.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Trying to play action. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Bring in the heat. didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Thank you.
He goes down.
That was a nice pass, too.
But what a play to get the football back.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The pitch. Got enough for the first down. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air, it's Stockton. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. Turning it on. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over.
Don't be doing
That's
lucky like that.
Love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Georgia coming
That boy Lawson lucky.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Just know that boy him.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much.
You ever heard of Nate?
Down at 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground.
No.
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep me on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
To throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately need it.
You know what? I can't even be mad that he read that.
On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Because it would have been fucked up if he did not read that.
5-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him the rock. They're going to trust him. Let's see what he can do late in this football game.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things are open, he throws it away like right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here.
Girl, I'm bleeding for you.
Call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can.
She said she gonna have you drown.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Kept getting loose past the marker. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And running east-west at this point is not going to help you win this game. You're down by a possession, a 2-minute situation. You got to catch it and get north, get the first down to stop the clock, or you got to catch it and make sure you're somewhere close to out of bounds. If you're going to try to go laterally. That wasn't it right there.
Sleeping. This is something new. What happened to him? Sleeping.
Third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football.
Sleeping. Y'all sleeping on the fall plan.
Half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure.
They were caking.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact. to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off.
Freaky become meet the dick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside kick. And that's a very productive first down play.
She said she can't put it on your plate no more.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay.
You ain't got shit on your plate.
If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's dealt. Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities.
You already got a long sleeve shirt on, right?
75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Kickoff unit
Look at this on here, throw on the hoodie on top of that.
To protect this lead.
Are you a nice little ski mask? Then put on an extra pair of pants. You good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it
She
off,
lying like hell.
up front and go get positive yardage.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
He said, I ain't gonna kill you, little stupid. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of shit that could be stupid and that's kill worthy.
But you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
This junior making his
I would kill somebody with a
making
my
the
lead
stop
down
after a
there.
short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense.
And if I don't kill them, they most definitely gonna be severely beaten.
Get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup.
Nah, after the game, I'm gonna go home.
Back to throw. It's Sayed.
She definitely
Makes the grab. It's Smith. And he was on his way.
earlier today. What about
All the
now?
way to the 38.
Gonna smoke that blunt now.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands.
Put him next to the mic. I got something to say.
Move him around and you find more creative ways
Don't
to get him
put.
involved.
The Buckeyes are
I'm gonna tell that
marching
little
down
nigga,
the
keep
field.
your ass asleep, little nigga.
To
You
the
go
air
to sleep,
on
Santa
first
Claus gonna
down.
come early.
Got his man quickly.
I'm gonna hit it. You go to sleep, Santa Claus gonna come early.
Got to him immediately.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows.
You go to sleep, I'll get you some Robux.
Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Damn, so he don't play Roblox. How old is he? 2?
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
I got some for his ass.
Control the running game if you don't
get that nigga 2 melatonin.
And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
That's what she just said.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end.
All the damn
Get
drinking.
down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well.
That sounds about right.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Complete in the middle.
Yeah, that's about right.
It'll be 1st and goal.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends.
CT is still a female. That nigga's gonna sleep like a female. Trust me.
Every single team.
He was.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own.
Nigga can't even wake her up for a smoke, so she already asleep.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll wake up, nigga, because that's another way. You feel me, nigga? I'm going right back to sleep after that one.
Freakish ability on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
It's to an extent. It's to an extent. If you ask me, do I want to smoke a blunt, and I say yeah, but I'm still laying down asleep, nigga, do not fuck with me, nigga, because I did not say yeah. That wasn't me talking. You can't make me to think I didn't say yeah. I'm not there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ooh, this could be a touchdown.
Off the play fake
Go
on
well
1st
for me.
down to throw.
No, you drop you.
And this will be incomplete. A big
Bitch.
hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the
She bought
things this
another
defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Last incompletion leaves
She
them
bought
still
by
sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it on the right.
That boy
And
Nolan.
they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing
Yeah.
30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's
Fires toward the end zone.
Touchdown! Let's fucking go. That's how you use your fucking medulla, man.
Boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground.
How old he is now? 19.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for room, it's Jackson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
It has.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Sauter said, nigga, you not that old. Stop it.
Go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Get the fuck out of here. 22.
I'm in serious right now. They pick up the first down out to the 30.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end.
Side ass and shit. She was 19. She's 19.
We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
So about this
crap.
crap.
Their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic lead. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the
Hey, T, I know you out here selling crap, bro. Let me get some.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choosing
I got to play the catch.
Come on, let me get gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it.
I thought when the track on, you could track it. I couldn't track it.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they
you could track it. It's a track time, but the more they want to track it.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage
so how was I supposed?
Right? Zone
how was I supposed to know?
I like my big fella. I like using the tight end.
I'm used to iPhones and shit. Not no track.
Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Fires to the tight end.
You thought that bullshit.
Move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got.
I mean, yeah, because I know your teeth be cold, or you can sit here munching on them bitches. Ice eaters.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
My mama an ice eater. My mama sent me in a fucking racetrack one day, talking about go in there and give me some ice. Why can't you go get your ice? I'm finna eat this shit.
Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Whole way down the street, I just heard her punching and shit.
And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this
She wonder why her teeth fucked up.
On the run, it's Peoples.
Yeah, that's practically what it is.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He makes a grab.
God damn it, he scored.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I was so excited for this game because because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he made the extra point without problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
Imagine texting on Instagram. Imagine texting on Instagram.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Fires left. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense wasn't.
Sir, I think you have the wrong score.
Closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch in stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Flips it out on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Buying some time as he moves left. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He said, are you tired?
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun to give, looking for room. Oh, he just handled it poorly. There he goes. Defense picks it up. And he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point is good. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. bring it out. It's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
See, I be smoking these bamboos. You see this one?
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. I imagine we'll see.
Yeah, I found out I could smoke shoebox paper. I was like, what?
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know if this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I got some gum in this big somewhere.
Better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because
I won't roll the gum doing.
Expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Straight the fuck out of
Looking to
him.
throw, it's Sayin. Showing off the arms. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
He's smoking the paper.
Where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Damn.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback
That's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have, it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, dawgs!
It's it.
How about this defense taking one back to the house? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Fires toward the target. Got him in the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Trying to get behind the defense.
Wow.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stop
Wow.
right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Fucking safety wasn't on. Maybe actually shot my
start
phone.
this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is,
time running out, and he goes down at the 34. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be fourth down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it
Just
right
needed
in the
a
ground.
few more seconds to
I'm not
hold.
sure why they went for it, but when
That's
you're
it.
up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free. And like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on. And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
To the air, it's Sayin. Dumps it to the back. Good timing on the quick out. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
He's lucky for that boy.
A good
We're going to
start
go
by this
down there.
offense,
Go the whole
something
green
positive on the
line.
first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
Who giggling? You giggling in the background back there, Saudi? Saudi ass giggling and shit.
Gonna look downfield again.
Yo.
Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle.
What the fuck?
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Bro, my shit is delayed. What is happening?
Physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing 50.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Now the pitch. Turning it on. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. How about the timing on that pitch?
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right
I really like it.
Get it to your pitch, man, where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Parents be trying to make shit better, but that shit is not gonna be better. No matter how you put this shit, man, this shit is funky.
And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give as they work on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Give me an outside running, coach. Like, y'all keep giving me this inside shit. This nigga Nate Frazier is an elusive back, not a fucking power back.
Stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it right down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
This is
Don't quit now. The game over with, bro. Just let it run out. Well, I just made another nigga quit. I lost one time to Ohio State and beat their ass. It's just straight. You feel me? Straight smacking shit out there. These niggas thought this shit was sweet. He's out here doing it to their ass. Feel me? Who? I was talking about Eric. I was going to say, you ain't said nothing yet. What? I wasn't even going to say nothing bad. That's what I can do. We know you slow.